Hi, I think we're just going to jump back on for a little bit on our hardcore world. I haven't really been well enough to record anything for a few days. Maybe we can try a little bit of Crimson Desert later. See, we actually finished our Skeleton spawner, which we've been spending a little time at. Well, little time. We've been spending a lot of time here, which would probably make for quite a boring video because I really don't have any way of editing or time lapsing videos. We have upgraded most of our equipment. We have used most of our diamonds to create new tools and upgrade them to as best as we can, mostly by combining them. Because this was our very first weapon that we uh, enchanted. This is our enchanting setup in here that we've got. And this was the very first one that we got. Let's go. So we put some mending on it as well. Fortunately, I'm not a big fan of knockback. But I suppose it's done as well. It doesn't really matter as there's not, you can't really knock back the skeletons. But I think I'm just going to leave this here for now. We have got other weapons we can choose. And we have got, of course, we've got our Silk Touch and the standard pickaxe. We've got a Silk Touch axe now as well. And a Silk Touch shovel. And we have got, we've this moment just enchanted to get respiration on this helmet, which I'm going to combine with the other one. Also, it's going to upgrade our chainmail helmet and upgrade that. We have, of course, upgraded all of our fully up to iron armor now, which will do us better when we go caving. And also, we have got a lot of tools. We've got our starting set of copper and our first iron tools. We have got a spare fortune pickaxe, which probably be because we've got one at the house as well. But we have got, let's see, we can have that as our main sword for now. We're probably going to take these other items back with us. We have got a sword without fire aspect. We've got our fortune 3 axe, which we don't really need. We've got a softer pickaxe. We have got a silk touch hoe. We have got a fortune one back at home as well. Crossbow is one of the first ones we got enchanted as well. We came up with all of these, and this is our helmet we're going to upgrade. I suppose we can take that back home. We're going to leave this here. Oh, we've got an infinity bow as well, because we have got the mending version. I do see mending as the better version, but infinity is really good in the Nether. And the end, well, in the end, I would use a bow without flame, especially on shulker boxes. I just don't want them teleporting and taking damage. Let's just see how many levels is this going to. So we want that one first, and then that. Not too bad. I mean, I am planning. We could change that. Put that on full iron. I'm not too bothered about diamond at the moment. I suppose you can go there. Oh, we can get there, because I am planning on a trip to the Nether. I think if we want to do some serious mining and building, we need a chest, don't we? An ender chest. Thanks, skeletons. You've been really helpful. Well, we have been upgrading the base. Plus, we can get some more. We've got some blast furnaces for smelting some armor if we get bored. For each of the things. And I think we'll take. Well, I don't need all of it. We have got some furnace for cooking charcoal. Oh, and we've got a basic chest for all of that. We've got arrows. We've got plenty of now. The only problem now at the moment is it's not a question of not having arrows, it's a question of not being able to carry many with our inventory. We've got all the bones we need. And the spare chest for... We have combined a few bows together to create the bows we had. In fact, the this one, we did get a flame power for a punch, and we did get another bow with power for punch 1 and infinity. We just combined the two to make a max one. So we have been upgrading this area while we've been doing with we have slabbed all the area to try and reduce the number of slimes that spawn here. We've had some issues. Occasionally one might spawn down there when we're up here. We have got a farm for being down in the caves for food. Which I've been using me as it is night time, so maybe I should leave a clock out. So we have slabbed the area for try and reduce the number of slimes, especially the small ones jumping in the base. We have got little it's more like an apple farm really, to while we're waiting for skeletons to build up. And we have got a spruce tree here for charcoal, which we've built up. So at least, because coal's been really sparse as we're getting further down here. And this whole place is one just massive slime chunk. This entire cavern, which is why we haven't had any of the mobs really. I've never seen such a huge area as that's a slime chunk. Goodbye. It's not just like one chunk, I don't know how far back it goes, all the way back. It's just all this area. The only of the mobs was when we had that little bit of tiny bit of mine shaft. That first bit of the game, that was when we had only the mobs. All the other areas down here is just slimes. So we can put this in our house. We have also spent our time back and forth, and we've actually fully walled off our town now. And we have got our starter house built. Well, I think it's going forward. I mean, it's probably going to be boring just recording building stuff without being able to time that stuff. So maybe just filming the important stuff like the Nether and caving trips, and eventually going to the end. That's probably when we're probably going to record things. You want to jump down there? Good. Goodbye. Oh yes, we've still got a geode down there to mine. We can come back for that. We've mined 2 geodes so far. We've got plenty of calcite, and I also like to use polished like stairs because it stands out amongst the background of the basic blocks. Easy to run up and down. Save our saturation for our hunger. We have just made it daytime, so And I have thought about where we're going to build a nether portal and eventually build something around it. It's going to be on an island over there. Perhaps if we weren't in a snowy biome, I might consider doing more terraforming outside of this, make it look a bit better, but I don't know if I can be bothered. It's only like, as long as everything inside. And we just, once we've mossified some, getting more carpet, moss carpet, we can put it down everywhere, stop more of the snow. And now we have built, let's go round the other side, get a little bit of another view. But we have built our starter house just up on the hill. We've just got 12 more or so, 10 or 12 for the villagers we're going to have, and a church that's going to be up on the high ground there. And we've got the mangrove tree, which is one of my favourite ways of growing vines. It's a bit of like a little bit of a vine farm. Let's see, we have been decorating. We've got set up properly. We've got a food box, some ice in it to make it look like it's been kept chilled like a fridge. Mob loot. We have been bought a load of arrows and bones, so we've got plenty to buy. Thanks to Wandering Traders, we've just been buying all the gunpowder we can off them. I obviously think it's the only way we're going to get creepers is by nether travel to somewhere where there's no ice. That's going to be our potions box, because that's another reason why we need to go to the nether. We started off our coal box. Then we go upstairs, we've got a bedroom and an enchanting area. Of course, we've got kind of useful stuff. We've got a junk box. And then hidden behind here, we have got, let's see, I don't think we need you. Cleaver, oh, that was the second, this is the second diamond item we enchanted. We did get sharpness, fortune and efficiency on it, and unbreaking. We just put mending on it. I think we're going to leave you. Don't need that. I think if we're going, I'll keep you. I will have the infinity for going in the nether, because at this point we're limited on. Do we need this for the nether? No, probably not. We have got an infinity without flame. Probably more useful in the end, because you don't want to be using a flame bow on shulkers. We have got a basic fishing rod. We have done a bit of fishing in a bit of our frozen lake. We could do with buying some more food. I've got spare bones. Probably keep them for now. So what else do we need to take? I'll probably kill silk touch shovel. I'm sorry for flint really. Do we need to fortune anything? No, I don't really. It's just going to fill up inventory. So we're going to need the portal bag. Oh yes, we've got. Do we need that? The money bag, a little bit in there. Spare bundle. Do we need a spare bundle? Can we fit that in there? Wood. We have got some bits of honours. Don't need that. That's going to be the. we should make that into a soil bag for carrying bits of soil. We have got some soil in one of our bags. Plant bag, we don't think we need that. It's most for creating dyes. We haven't got potions yet, so don't need that. Do I need a spare bucket? I think I've got a spare bucket on somewhere. Oh, it's in that one. Okay. Ours. We have filled up quite a bit. I think we've got plenty in there. We have got our compasses. Oh, there's the soil. This is why we need the ender chest, because we're running out of space. And we've got 1 diamond left. I'm not too bothered about diamond armor at the moment. I've maxed out our iron, because really you don't really need diamond armor, because you don't need diamond armor to build a house. Maybe for the end, and underwater you definitely, I suppose underwater you definitely want netherite really as a diving suit, because the tridents are just absolute killers. We have organised our basement, so yeah, we've got basically birch woods, which we haven't planted any yet. Thanks to the wandering traders, we have got quite a few saplings. We have planted a jungle tree as well. We need definitely to cut some more wood. We've got our dyes, thanks to traders. Ores, do we need to take? I suppose we could take some of that with us. We want some pumpkins as well. We would definitely want, where was it? We need some more obsidian. So we've got that, we've got our deal. Alright. Shall we take some of that? I like having it spaced out like this, because when you just autos put it in your box, it'll just go straight to where you've left it. Do we need to? We'll get some cobblestone. Now we probably could create. Do we have ice on us? I did have some more. Probably. Of course, we've got dirt. We filled that up by chopping that hill down when we terraformed it. We've got lots of moss, and of course there's a large sand hill there. And of course our stonemason gives us this, as well as quartz pillars. We do want some quartz to. Oh, it's going to be night time. We don't have to worry about mob spawning, because we have mob spawned the town. Which we have named Heligob. Kind of means like Ice Town in Elvish. Or get as close to it as you can get. Do we need anything else? We did have more obsidian. Where did I leave the other? Oh, just map. I kind of. Did I put it in a bag? Oh, it's there. Must be. I knew I had some more. We did dig up some more obsidian down in the cave. So yeah, I like the mossifying it, especially in a snowy biome, because I don't like just putting moss carpet on top of soil. It just doesn't look right. So we're going to change around the edges. We'll just dig this out and replace it with moss. Probably go down to a cave. Once we've got enough moss carpet, we can put it everywhere and stop the patches of snow from digging up. Oh, hello, chickens. So yes, so we're going to have a house here. This is going to be, when we chop this down, this is going to be the barn for all of our animals down in this location down the bottom. And then up here, we're going to have a little simple staircase. And up here, we'll be having the birch chapel. I might lower all this down if I decide, I don't know. There is a giant water cave underneath us, so maybe I can't remember, maybe this is, I might bring this down one level, and this is going to be where the church is, and a few priests, so we can get lots of enchanting bottles for when we're travelling. Also, once we've got moss carpet, we can cover all this up. It's all pretty lit up and mobs spawning, so we don't have to worry about that. And we do have a basic wall around the town. That's when we get a bit further on, we're going to beautify it up as well, make it taller, more fortified. But at least all the villagers are safe. And then of course we're going to have a fisherman's hut. Another way of making this water, just water instead of icing up all the time. Because I don't need that creative word anymore. I might keep it though, I don't know. This is a reminder of name Pokemon, but I don't think I need anything else for the Nether. The main thing is trying to getting some blaze rods. And then a warped forest. Now this is going to be, I suppose, a ruin. This is going to be called Oak Island. We're going to have a path leading up here, and they're surrounded by oak trees all around. I did start it off. And then, I don't know, we might have some green carpet around. I like marking off where you replant the saplings in between, and then have green carpet around. I am hoping that with the flowers down, we might generate some beehives, because it's the only way I think we can get hold of bees, and then we can get hold of some honey. So we have flattened this area. Oh god, I didn't see you there. Because I was planning on building the Nether portal. Okay. Just raise it up, seeing as we're going to probably have a floor here. And I was planning to have it on a fairly decent. So we have leveled this earth thing because we're going to have a build here. So I've leveled it all out ready. So I thought if we have it by 200 by 400, it might be easy to work out. How big do we want it? We're going to have it a fairly decent size. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 9. And then that's the path. So that's east, that's north. So it goes 4. Of course, I might get a little bit turned around when we teleport to the Nether. 4, right, okay. So, if we So if we swap that out, then we make one of them, put that back in as a spare. Okay, so if this is going to be in the main corner, that's probably going to be make it easier to work out how to link the portal up in the Nether better. It's going to hurt when I fall down. Maybe not. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is that water disappeared? Why is it frozen? I not think of that. Maybe I should have. Yeah, of course it's oh, we didn't have any collect any pumpkins as well, did we? So if we're going to do that, and we definitely want, as I use a trick, let's just go. I do have oh, I suppose we were going to debut as well, weren't we? This is why I say I spend too much time going back and forth. I suppose we can also sleep and build up. How much space we've got? We can put that back in there. Don't really need the diamond on us, but we do have some pumpkins somewhere. Got 3 there. We have got our fortune hole there for digging the carrots up. Let's get a few spare. I'm sure I've got some. Can't remember, I don't think I left them in the mine at the XP spawner. Go on, let's try not to break the stalks. One of the tactics I like to use is golems. They do a really good job of dealing with annoying mobs like skeletons. I do have. This is the spare dirt chest. Oh, sorry. So, chests. Spare chests. We could drop I suppose we can pop it in there. We do need a little bit of. How much wood we got? Shall we just. We do need to chop some more trees down. Okay, that backs that. I suppose it would have been better to make sure it was daytime when we was trying to build that portal. Ah, junk chest. We did have some more. Wouldn't have been in there. Was it down in the food chest? there. Oh, how many have I got? 27. I'll have to do. Well, we don't have much iron on us anyway. We did have, I'm sure we did have a lit jack-o'-lantern. We're not going to be in there. Not going to be in there. Maybe we can take some more iron. Maybe not. We've got 36 there. We can always fortune that. What chests have we got in the town? We've got the Fletchers. We've got the butcher. Which is probably going to be the first house we convert and make bigger. And then we can, when we get the barn going, we can move the... Oh yes, we're going to... That's what we had the money out for. We're going to fill up on pork. Okay. We are going to be relying on food when we go to... There we are. Hello. Now, we do have allays as well, which will probably be helpful. And in Nether, we can always come back for one if we want to start collecting things like gas tiers. Oh, we're not going to have much. What have we got? We don't have. We've only got one emerald on us. Hello. What have we got? I did buy nothing really much. Oh, we need someone with bamboo really. That would be really useful. Okay. So, if we... I always forget about this in code biomes. So that should stop that. And let's get... That should stop it from freezing. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What should we do? We do stairs leading up to it. Right, okay, yeah. Oh, so when we get some shroom lights and stuff, we can do a bit better. So what we've got 1. We want 1. What shall we go up? 10. Bigger. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. How big are we going to do the ruins? 18. We can do the ruins by 20, so that's going to be 16. Of course, it'll going to be a lot better when we get the shulker boxes and we get some bigger builds going for everything. So we're in 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Do we need you? You can stay here, I think. We don't need you in the Nether. Where this is gonna bring us out. So, this is... You're not with the club, are you? You're kind of friendly. It just always made me nervous. So, this is 2 by 400. Whoa. Moving forward, backwards, forwards, backwards, sidewards, or sidewards. Okay. Where do we put those? Oh, that's looking a bit foggy there. Right, let's just, you can go in. Let's, let you on. Of course, that can go in there for now. That can go in because we can always make more. You can go in for now. So we don't need that for building at the moment. Oh. Do we need mob stuff? I suppose we can leave that there for now. Create some space. We can do that. Get some of that going. So we need some furnaces. We've got glass. Spare chest. Don't need that. And then we can get a compass going as well for now. I mean, we can move all this when we're going to link the portal. Let's get a compass. And then we shall always know a way back. We can make an anvil, I suppose. But that will lead us back here all the time. Of course, want some quartz for the cliff face we want to make. Make it like white cliffs. Did we not? I'm sure we... Did we not? Oh, did we not bring the right shoe? Maybe it's worth... Instead of wasting... Always best to be prepared. I suppose we did. Better run. It's always best to be prepared. We were running out of space. Now the reason because we don't really have much space for a portal in town. Yeah, I want to make that into like a white cliff there. I'm not sure. I know we can buy Nether a quartz pillar, but I don't know what. I think I just want some plain quartz and some diorite. One of the reasons why we really need an ender chest. Otherwise, it's going to be really short caving trips without one. Okay. We don't need a spare one of them. We can always make more. And I suppose as well, while we're here, let's get a couple of these. I suppose we could. We can do it later. Oh, we're going to it's in a random chest, isn't it? There's so many things we want to do. Do that. We always keep forgetting to do this. Yeah, we might as well. And also, while building the over there, we don't want mobs to be coming walking through into town. Also, we're probably going to make some kind of bit of a fast travel thing. Hello, Bub. Hi. You just chill there. Oh. Don't see any cubs about, so look alright. Now we do have the ability to make some backwards. There we go. We do have ability to we can put some bit more in there. Make a tree, a pine tree in here, so let's do that. You can go back in the work bag. The water can stay here. And of course we don't need dew. Okay. I'm not planning on silk touching anything at the moment. I hate wasting chance for gaining max resources. Also, what I've seen in my previous video, I do like to call my tools after Pokemon, and then I know, especially with pickaxes, the right tool for the right job. I just have to look at the name and I know that straight away that I'm using the right tool, especially Silk Touch. And Silk Touch is my main pickaxe of choice. Of course, eventually, when I've got enough, I've usually got about, especially on my forever world, I've got about 30 of each pickaxe, about 30 of each tool. So it doesn't really matter if I die. Because that doesn't really matter here. So, let's get you in there. And you in there. Oh, hang on. What an idiot. That's what you get when you blurred vision. It both looks the same. Okay, we got to start cooking off, never can see, but I'll show you what I like to do. Right, so what do we need to... We don't really need enchanting at the moment. We don't need treasure. The lightning rods. Spare bag. Suppose we can use that if we need it. I suppose ladders. Oh, we're going to need ladders in a minute anyway, so probably use that. Let's keep that on us. Workbag, keep that. Oars. Probably don't need that on us. Stone bag. Oh, we do need suppose we could. Are we not putting any furnaces? Oh, we use the furnace in the XP farm. Well, that can go there. That can go there. Okay. Definitely need. Now this has got to be moved upstairs a little bit. When we work out moving the portal. Now I do like, because you don't really need efficiency in the Nether and having a serious accident, especially in a hardcore. So we can always go back to this one if we need it. We finish this right through at the moment. So if we, which way shall we mine? So hang on, so which way? That's going down. We need to go up on the negative. That's up on the negative. Okay, so kind of so probably this direction we want to be mining towards there. And also, what was that? 200 by 400. We're doing, what's it, by 8? 25 minus 50. 25 by 50. It's going to be up that way. Get some of this for now. So it's going to be directly here. Suppose we can make a... So if this can be a thing, but we can build up that way. Depends how. I assume this is going to go all the way up, so we can build up that way. Okay. No, 3, 4. We can have the first one going. We do need to make some shears. We didn't bring our... We can start getting some of that going. So I do like making some bricks. That's it. I like being prepared. And one of the best things about prepared is having bodyguards. Especially when we have things like skeletons that can ruin your day in the Nether. Doesn't matter about gas really, but hi. No, not that. So if anything walks up on us now, at least we've got a guard. I'm not... So, probably before we head up, and I'll probably work out my Nether hub in between videos. We best know what's either side of us. We don't want to be digging into... Oh, what am I doing? That's what I get when you're not playing, or playing while you're not feeling well. We don't need the seeds, we can chuck them. Where did you go? Well, this is... Don't feel like there's anything creeping up on us, it definitely let us know. Okay, that's that going. And that's... We definitely got... We can make more. Leave that in there for now. So, I might keep the sand in case we need to drop down. We need that into that so it stands out. I can do half of it as that for now. Pop that in there. We don't need torches really. Spare wood, we don't need wood for anything. And we're not going to be collecting much really. Mostly looking for... We could, while we're here, because really the only source of food, if we're going to be in here for a length of time, is going to be berries that we can grow. We will be moving this upstairs. I don't like efficiency and pickaxe in the Nether, because mining too quickly could get you into lots of trouble. And I obviously don't like, do we need the axe? We haven't found a forest yet, so there we can get around both sides of it. Where have you gone? Is there anything? Nothing. So we are going to raise this up to about, where are we on? 90, up to about, I don't know, 114 near the roof. It'll be easier to travel about. But we need to know where to travel to, which we're probably going to do in the next video. At least there's nothing going to creep up on us. And also, what I do like to do is basically create paths out of nether brick, especially if we come across and then it's an easy way to find our way back. So just probably going to mine out a bit of brick for creating a path around to help navigate the area. But I'm probably going to leave the video here as we go and then explore further in the next video. Oh, the berries are already growing. Probably have to rely on them a lot, because this is going to really hurt our saturation jumping about in here. Okay, well thank you, and until next time, goodbye.